If you could enable a child to deeply understand one concept, what would you pick? Evolution? The Big Bang? My name is Jacob Klein. I'm the CEO of Motion Math, so you might expect me to choose a math axiom. In fact, our team believes that the most important concept a child can deeply understand is that we learn by struggling through challenge. Only by pushing our mental abilities, by struggling through confusion and frustration, do we truly learn. Stanford professor Carol Dweck calls this understanding the growth mindset, and she's shown in her research how empowering it is for learners. So to help kids work their way through confusion to aha moments, Motion Math makes video games. And right now, 90,000 kids a day, 800,000 unique kids a month play our suite of 5 games on iOS. Just playing one of these games for a week was shown to improve kids' attitudes towards math by 10%. Now, games may seem like a strange media for our goal, because games are often thought of as light, fun, easy ways to just pass the time. But if you think that, you've probably never been deeply immersed in the kinds of games that we love, which confront you with seemingly impossible challenges. It takes you 1,000 lives to beat that final level. The Tetris blocks never stop falling. Games are great structures for challenge. So we make learning games that allow kids to dive right into intellectual concepts. So playing them, they will learn the number line, as shown here, fractions, addition, subtraction, multiplication. But mostly, we hope that they will learn to not only tolerate challenge, but really find delight in it.
Now it's your turn.
The company was founded at the Stanford School of Education. My co-founder and I were undergrads there in computer science and cognitive science. And we teamed up on a learning design technology master's project aiming to teach fractions with rigor and fun. We both code, we're both educators, and our passion for this company has brought in some great talent. We now are joined by 4 other really talented engineers, including a head of analytics and A/B testing, also from Stanford, and a lead game developer who's a Rhodes Scholar and has a PhD in cognitive development from Yale. You'll notice we don't have a big sales team because we're not selling to districts. 75% of our sales are direct to parents on the App Store, and 25% are direct to teachers. We're aided by an incredible group of advisors, including Karen Edwards, the former CMO of Yahoo and one of the co-founders of Common Sense Media. And we've gotten some great investors. We raised 2 rounds of seed funding in 2011 from institutional investors such as Kapor Capital, 500 Startups, Ulu Ventures, and prominent angels such as Mike Wood, the founder of Leapfrog. We've won a gold medal from the Serious Play Awards, 3 Parents' Choice Awards, 3 Editor's Choice Awards from Children's Tech, 2 eSpark Awards. Thank you, David. And all of our games have been promoted heavily by Apple, and that's led to 2.5 million downloads and 800,000 monthly unique active users. We also have steady, evergreen growth. Every new title adding on more revenue. We don't see spiky revenue like most gaming companies. So kids are coming back, they're engaged. Are they really learning? Yes. We take our learning design very seriously. These are not just flashcards with a bit of graphics thrown on top. We look at the learning literature. We base our designs on principles such as scaffolding and multiple representations, as shown here. We're bringing our pedagogical expertise to guide our product development. That's probably one of our core strengths as a company. We also have something that no other company making content apps has here in Phoenix, which is a published efficacy study. Thousands of apps out there. We did the first one, which shows that kids who played our fractions game for 1 week improved 15% in their fractions estimation. And this wasn't a small in-house study done exactly tightly fit just to what we were teaching. This was an independent professor at USC, 122 kid sample size against a control group with test items taken from standard tests. So for us, the graphics, the gameplay, the fun is not a distraction from rigorous design. It's a complement to it. Finally, I want to close with an observation. As I see it here in Phoenix, there is a battle for the heart of EdTech. On one side, we have the adaptive camp, and on the other side, we have the maker camp. Adaptive algorithm-based EdTech essentially says, here is your challenge to the kid. It says, our cognitive tutor understands what you know, understands what you should need to know next. It's a waiter grabbing your menu and saying, you know, I have a sense exactly what you want to eat. At Motion Math, we've placed our chips more firmly in the maker side to learner-controlled EdTech, getting rid of the waiter, bringing the kids into the kitchen to help us make the meal. In our game Hungry Fish, this was very simply a difficulty slider where kids choose their level, and our data shows that kids don't stay very long on very easy levels. They want a challenge and they find it. And our next game follows that principle of user control at its very core. It's called Questimate. It's an estimation game. It's the first game in which players get to build their own questions. So here a player is choosing what are they curious about. And they're going to create a question, how many soccer balls would be as heavy as a school bus? And now they and all the other players playing the game get to estimate that with different strategies and hints. This is a platform for really diverse content. Household items, biology, astronomy, history, anything really that requires numeric estimation. We're really excited about it. We're confident it's going to be a game changer for our company. In user testing, we see that kids create really challenging questions. How many mice would be as heavy as a blue whale? How many Earths away is the sun? And on a test, that would seem completely unfair. But kids are excited to struggle through these challenges because they've created the challenges themselves. We are Motion Math. Any media company with great characters or an exciting brand, or any learning company that wants to master mobile gaming would be a great partner for us or eventual acquirer. We would love for you to come try our games to experience delightful challenge yourself. And if you're interested in our upcoming A round, I would love to talk to you. Thanks.